Yeah, okay, it's recording. So me and my good friend here, Noob Man, we're gonna explore this hotel. Dead bodies. Okay, that's wonderful. Why? Uh. I think. Oh, you wouldn't disrespect me like that? Okay, okay, back to recording. Yeah, sorry about that little incident we had there, guys. You know how stuff is. Double tap, double tap, double tap. Yeah, she's dead. I don't think there's anything in that box. Yo, that guy made a breathing sound. No, he's definitely dead. Also, hey. Oh, okay. So I can see the flashlight when you were late. What was that loud crashing? The bicycle. Get a load of this guy. Did you see that? Did you see the black individual screaming at me? Okay. Oh, look at a load of this dude. Oh, he turned to me when I said that. Or maybe it was because of the gun. Which one do you think it was? Up and down for gun, left and right for him being... Okay, gun. Let's commit 9/11 though. Oh, it's an FU door from Fallout 3, that's wonderful. Okay, how... So, any way past this? Can I just kick that down? No. So far, we've experienced a cheap jump scare, and, yeah, that's about it. Some, like, dudes dropping dead. Not under the crate. Goofy walk animation. Okay, where could it be? So is this the entire map? Oh, no, come back, it opened up. You good? I heard you slam into the wall. Okay. Who's sniffling so loudly? No, what? Actually, you're more you conduct electricity more than me. So yeah, makes sense. Also, a bunch of bricks flew into my head. Get a load of this guy. Thank you. I'll carry the sendal book around. So we may have done a little bit of meth. Ooh, that gun. Oh yeah, you can fall. That's wonderful. But you saw that guy. He was just like smoking crack. This door's locked. You need a key to unlock the door. That's wonderful. Wait a minute, can't we just kick down the door? It has a bomb! Yeah, we're back. There's a little fellow with a bomb. This time I have a crowbar to beat anything up. And he has a gun. I respect that. All American. No, wait, no, wrong way. Wait, do we need to re-enable it? No, just no clip past this. We're not dealing with the puzzle breaking. Please don't no clip in front of me ever again. That looked kind of disturbing. I don't like the pose you're doing. It's like a little zesty man got stuck inside of like a pod. Oh, you got something to say? What do I mean? But you know those? You know in Gravity Falls, the people who were a parody of that one K-pop band, how they were in the growth tubes. No, you don't get it. I'll send. One second. I'm gonna show you an image of it. I'm gonna show you an image of it. One. I'm spamming G4 to make sure it actually records. The door's locked. I mean, you can pistol whip it, but I mean, usually the crowbar is more effective, you know? Oh, oh, don't fall. Teleports you. So, he's in half. A beam death with a crowbar. Turn the volume down. I'm turning the volume down a little bit. Anything of value in here, add in the slightest. Not really. So you don't need a key to unlock a door. You just need a crowbar and some wits. Back up a bit. There we go. Bench. But you heard that? You were sliding. You were sliding. You were sliding. There's a little fella crawling through the vents. I got the shotgun. Then again, you already have a gun. Why are there so many suicide bombers here? Yes. Yeah? Okay. Alright. There we go. And, that's black again. That's wonderful. And, let me just know, clip out of you. They'll dial for an oven. SMG. I may as well give myself an MP7 if you're giving me SMG. Okay, you just get all the ammo. Well, I get a whole load of bullets. Bullet speed one. And I got like, I go a little over 2,000. 2,100. So where am I meant to go?
Okay, I'm ready.
A little crack. I mean, may as well give myself some range. Needle on the ground. Yeah. Wait, yeah. Like, I don't think that's, like, no, those just people's Taylor sites. This is what happens when you let your table go to sleep. Don't let the head crab touch you, land on your head, you're dead. That's I don't think your head fits. The train! What's the chances Obama's on the train? Now that means I've made problems, but oh, did you get the reference? Did you get the reference? The question is, are you racist? You just dislike me. I recommend getting on the train. Stop. You don't have enough time to speak. Get on the train. Now it's white. I went from being blind to becoming blind. Did we win? Well, no. I think we're somewhere a little harder. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think we're in heaven. I think in that place you have your right to use your eyeballs. They don't just kind of like pried from your head and replaced with 2 flashlights shining in on your brain. Oh, but next map. Okay, it should be recording now. So, well, They put the door unlocked. That's wonderful. I'm grabbing my crowbar as well. Get out of here. I mean that was the goal. Wait, can I? Oh, Jeff the Killer's in the window. Jeff the Killer was in the window and he was. Oh, where do you find that gun, buddy? Where do you find that gun? You gotta Beretta M9. Oh, holy shit. Oh, okay. Literally. Also, know that baby that we sent to space many times? He's kind of floating above a sink. Ja? You go say hi to the baby. you I I mean that was the goal in this place to leave, but I'm gonna check a sharp stick at the baby. Once I move out the way, I'm about to huck a spear at him. I missed. I'm gonna have to retrieve my stick. Hey, no hard feelings. Hey, no hard feelings, right? No, it's just. Okay, so very hard feelings. Don't believe it was just business. So they don't like the fact we're doing a super late term abortion of sending them to space. That's enough ammo. You don't need all the ammo in the world. What's behind door number 3? A bunch of bots. I don't need so many bots. Kick it open. Aren't you meant to be good at kicking? You're one of those robot fellows that kick stuff a bunch. Or was that like your cousin or whatever it's called? Cool, I kick stuff. Yo, I got the rusty key. It probably doesn't fit anyway. It fits somewhere. Also, do you hear that pit bull? I'm gonna see if I can hug a spear out of it. I think I would rather not. That's a personal preference. I think I'd rather not just die immediately. I think I would rather have a fair fight. Shut the hell up. Yo, I broke down the door. It was one of them fast zombies. Where the hell are you? Okay, I think I just went schizophrenic. Is this all that it is to this map? Is it just a little shallow hellhole? No, there's more to the map, but it won't let. What? Okay, wait, there we go. I found you. I tried to. Wait, if you're a robot, would you be related to this computer? Probably made by the same company. What company were you made by? That's fair enough. Shadowless window. I thought someone was shooting at me. No, it's just you mag dumping your third cousin. Hey, I see a trigger box right here. Get. Oh no, the bad ending. So, was there like a secondary? Apparently there's a secondary route you can take. Okay, that's fun. I'm taking the secondary route to see if that's considered the quote-unquote good ending. Oh, good endings, you drown in the sewers. Bad ending, you just fall in the trench. That is testicular cancer at its finest. There we go. Yeah, recording started up. Okay, there we go. I was paid my respects to the Vaughn. I'll just wait for my friend to come over here. I heard him get a bunch of bullets. Vaughnville Sabbath 2020 sponsor your mama. It was very kind of him to sponsor my mother. This door, we're just hucking a bunch of nails through the door. Bunch of nails in the door. Wait. Okay, try use the elevator. The idea is, they still closed. That's one. That's peachy keen. But I might still teleport up. I might still teleport up. I did not teleport up. Why do they stay closed? It should. I can't no clip. This mod hard blocks no clip. Not mod map. Oh, it's absurd. Stupid. British say. Can't even lock the store properly. If we both go in the elevator, we just explode because of the. How would I even? And that sounds like there's a giant microwave. Server. NPCs. Hints. Yeah, we got to go to a different map. Vaughnville is not good as soon as you try to enter multiplayer, which multiplayer is the best way to experience all horror maps. Yeah, I understand. I'm just gonna